Hi guys, welcome to your weekly reading. This week I'm going to have to transition the video because I'm having problems with my audio and it's kind of like late in the week to do anything about it. So you might kind of see me transition in the middle of the video, otherwise the sound gets distorted. I'm actually like timing myself right now because I don't want to do like a really short reading. So let's see what we have going on this week. That's why I had removed the love reading for last week, because the sound was like really messed up. Okay, first card, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups. I think we had this card last week. Two of Swords. I think we had this one last week too. Page of Cups. Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, the Lovers. Didn't we have that last week too? The Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. I feel like we always have this card. Okay, so really interesting cards. Okay, so the first card is the Eight of Swords. I feel like we're going into the week like a little bit frustrated and even kind of like feeling trapped in a situation. I mean, now look at what we have going on up here. The Eight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords. To me, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords are like very similar. I feel like we're going into the week like feeling trapped in a situation where we're not really like happy there anymore, but it's almost like we can't find a way out. We feel that we can't find a way out. Remember, the Eight of Swords just means that it's just the illusion of being trapped. You feel that you are prisoner in a situation. Maybe it's a job that you don't care for anymore. Maybe it is a relationship that you don't care for anymore. I feel like in some way like you feel that you're trapped and that you're just kind of stuck where you're stuck. There's also the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's also this energy early in the week of like confusion. I feel like it's definitely tied to the Eight of Swords and the Two of Swords. I feel like there's confusion as far as decisions. I mean, this is usually like a lot of decisions, and here is literally a decision right here. I feel like you may be confused as far as how to remove yourself from a situation that's not making you happy anymore. Or maybe you just feel like you don't belong or you deserve better. I feel like you may also kind of feel early in the week like emotionally like overwhelmed and just kind of pulled in many different directions. You may feel like there's just way too many things on your plate. But at the same time, you're just kind of feeling like trapped. You may even kind of feel trapped in this energy. And then we have the Two of Swords. I feel like this is kind of like a decision pending. Usually the Two of Swords means, again, that you're feeling stuck. So it's like two similar energies that we have this week. I feel like you're feeling kind of stuck in a situation where you really want out, but this requires some type of decision on your part. You have to kind of speak up and say something, or remove yourself from the equation. But I feel like there's a lot of confusion about how to do this. And it may be something like really emotional that you don't really want to get involved with. And you just feel like you're really emotionally overwhelmed. I feel like this is the beginning of the week. And we have the Page of Cups. It's interesting that it's lined up with the Lovers card. So I feel like at the same time, there could be a romantic development this week. It could be that someone from the past, I don't know, I don't even know why I said that. That just like came out of my mouth. I feel like for some of you, it could be that someone from the past comes back into your life. Or some type of, like new person that you meet. You feel like you click with someone this week, like a new opportunity. I also feel, because it's the Page of Cups, I also feel like for some of you this is like intuition. I feel like your intuition might be heightened this week. You might be having some interesting psychic experiences. Just, I feel like be open to this, especially if you're really wanting to see this happen. There's also the Nine of Swords, and it's the heart of the reading. So I feel like this definitely goes with what's going on up here. The heart of the reading this week is anxiety and worry, and like there's something that you don't want to see happen, but at the same time, this is like all you can see. That's the energy of the Nine of Swords. It means that you're really kind of focusing like, I really don't want to see this happen. Please don't let this happen. but at the same time you can't stop thinking about it. For some of you, it might even kind of be related to your love life. Like you don't really want to see something happen, but at the same time you can't stop thinking about it. And then you have the Four of Swords. I feel like for some of you, this may manifest in the form of you like taking some time for yourself this week. Like almost like the Hermit. Like you need time to think. It's a suit of air, so mentally there's a lot going on mentally in this reading with the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Swords. There's a lot going on mentally. I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, Four of Swords, and Nine of Swords. Oh, and the Ten of Swords. Let's not forget that one. There's a lot going on mentally, so I feel like you may need like a break. Some of you may take a day off. You may just kind of feel like staying at home. I feel like this is like recharging yourself, recentering yourself. And for some of you, you may be feeling a little bit off physically or emotionally, and you need time to heal. And like, so I feel with the Four of Swords that you're just you're taking time for yourself, and I feel like you might be feeling like really like you're in like mental overload. I feel like there's a lot of things going through your mind this week, decisions you have to make, and you're also like trying to like remove yourself from something that is just not bringing you joy anymore. And then we have the Lovers card. So I feel like something's going on with a relationship this week, because notice how we have the Page of Cups and the Lovers here, and then the Nine of Cups. I feel like for some of you, you may see like an extremely positive development in your love life this week, because the Page is there. It could be, like I said, there's some type of communication with a loved one. So I feel like for some of you, and I laughed because I kind of said someone from the past, and I was like, why did I say that? It could be that you hear from someone from the past and you reconnect. Communication, that is the Page. Or some of you, you may just kind of feel really happy. We have the Nine of Cups. Your wish is coming true regarding a romantic relationship. The Lovers card is always a significant relationship. It's either your life partner or a soulmate or a twin flame. I feel like your wish is coming true regarding a relationship. But the Nine of Cups is generally a card of happiness and fulfillment. So I feel like, especially like towards the end of the week, you see something kind of really positive happen in a relationship. Like I said, either you're really like somebody comes back from the past, or you're just kind of feeling like you're really finally connecting the way you want to connect with a romantic partner, and you feel like your wishes are coming true. But I also feel like in general, there is just happiness and fulfillment towards the end of the week. And you're almost kind of feeling like you don't even have to try. It's almost like good things are just happening for you. And what was going on earlier in the week is kind of like, it's left behind for some of you. I do see that we're ending the reading with the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is giving you the green light to move on. It's a 10. So after a 10 would be an Ace, which is a new beginning. This is an ending. I feel like this is kind of like, notice how we have a 9 and a 10. Actually, we have a 9 here as well. So I feel like some type of anxiety that you have, fears, decisions, mental conflict, I feel like it's coming to an end. And this card is always a message that it's safe for you to move on, leave the past in the past, because you're already done with that. You're free and you're safe. Let's see what other messages they want to give us. The Page of Wands, so another page. So there really could be communication this week. This is always, something very exciting and very positive. So this could be related to the other page here, where this is, you receive some type of exciting message about a relationship. The Sun, again, a positive development. The Sun is always kind of positive energy, success. So whatever it is that's stressing you out this week, I feel like it ends on a positive note towards the weekend. And the Knight of Swords, again, a very positive card. That means delays are over, and it just means that there's a lot of change and a lot of things kind of happen at the same time. So if you're kind of feeling bored with your life, this is always a positive message, because it means that things are happening like really fast for you. This might be regarding this relationship, or it might be that you really kind of find a way out of some type of situation here where you feel trapped and unhappy, a decision that you have to make. But like as soon as you make it, or you have some clarity, you're able to move on. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the love reading. Okay, so let's get into the love reading. This is going to be for singles. I apologize if you hear any like banging in the background. It's actually my neighbors putting on a new roof. And remember that I do have to transition this video around 6 or 7 minutes to avoid the sound getting distorted. I'll try to get a different camera by next week. Okay, so again, this is for singles. Okay, so the first card is it's in reverse, but I don't work with reversals. It's the Ace of Cups. Oh, they're all in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. I think it was the way I was holding the deck. Yeah, the Hierophant. The Emperor. Just gonna pick them up like this. The Wheel of Fortune. The Devil again. The King of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay. So, singles this week. You have 2 new beginnings. You have 2 new beginnings. I almost kind of feel like in the beginning of the week, remember, consider the weekly reading that we had. There could be someone that you meet early in the week, or you really kind of feel drawn to someone because we have the Hierophant. To me, this always feels like you're kind of being guided to someone, or you feel like someone's a kindred spirit. There's 2 new beginnings here. I almost feel like at the beginning of the week, like you feel there's a spark between you and another person. You really kind of feel drawn to this person. The Ace of Pentacles tells me that this is just kind of like sudden, like a sudden development. You weren't really looking, but it's like you just suddenly meet someone that you feel you click with, you connect with. The Hierophant tells me that you feel like this is a kindred spirit. You almost kind of feel like this could be a soulmate or a twin flame. You feel very guided to this person. You have the Emperor. For some of you, this could be someone that is kind of slightly older than you. It could be someone that, I'm talking to women here. It could be someone that's very financially stable, someone who's very financially well off, someone who's very grounded and very, very materially oriented, someone who just kind of, is very well put together. They have all their finances in order and they're very financially stable and very successful. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. I kind of feel like you may feel, especially in the middle of the week, that your luck is changing. You feel like you just hit the lottery. Like I said, you're feeling drawn to this new person. This person is great. This could be male or female. Someone who's just very stable and is exactly what you've been looking for. Financially successful, very driven and motivated. And you feel like your luck has finally changed. You're finally on top of the wheel. You're not down here. You feel like you really hit a lucky streak. Because we have the Devil and the Three of Swords, I feel like they're saying, like, be careful that you know everything that you need to know about this person. I'm just going to lift the cards a little bit because we do have the Page of Swords. And to me, the Page of Swords, it represents sometimes like honesty. And it's next to the Three of Swords, which represents like heartache and pain. This could be, something that this person may be great. They could be everything you've ever wanted, and maybe your luck has changed, but there could be something about this person that you don't know. It could be that this person, has a couple skeletons in their closet. There could be something unhealthy about the person or the relationship. So I feel like, keep your eyes open on new people that you meet this week that look too good to be true. There is another court card here. Well, this isn't really a court card, but it's the King of Cups. This could be a man who's a water sign or a female who's a water sign. This is someone who's very and it could be that for some of you, like, one group of people meet this person, the other group meets this person. This is someone who's very loving, affectionate, romantic, very intuitive, something like an artist, a psychic, a singer, an actor. But there is, heartache here, and there is communication and honesty. It could be that you meet them and they tell you their complete story. So this could be something that plays out this week, or something. It could be that you meet the person this week, or you're being guided toward this person. I feel like it's finally, the heart of the reading for this love reading is that your luck is changing. But I feel like the people that you meet, there could be, something, like there could be something more to this person that meets the eye, some type of communication where you might kind of feel disappointed, or just kind of feel there could be a misunderstanding if the person is not honest. It may even kind of be you that you need to share everything with the person. Like I said, there could be something unhealthy or something negative that needs to kind of be shared to have a really solid relationship. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the reading for a couple. Okay, so let's get into the love reading for couples. So I'm just going to straighten things out here. Okay. So the first card for couples is, wow, another ace. Ace of Wands. We did have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the singles. Justice. Ace of Cups. Knight of Wands. Two of Cups. The Lovers. Wow, that's interesting because we had this in the weekly reading. The Page of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords. And the final card is the Nine of Cups, which we also had in the weekly reading next to the Lovers. So, coincidence? I don't think so. So there's a lot of love around couples this week. You have two new beginnings here. With Justice right in the middle. I almost kind of feel like issues are really going to be addressed this week. The Ace of Wands represents a new life, a new beginning. Sometimes it actually represents a baby. For some of you, you could be planning on starting a family, so you really want to get everything out in the open. The Justice card in the middle, it tells me that there has to be balance in your relationship. You want a new beginning. You want a new life with your partner. The love and affection is here. But they're saying something has to change. I mean, that's pretty crystal clear. Something has to change in your relationship. There has to be a sense of balance. Something is not balanced. Something's kind of a little bit off. And I almost kind of feel like someone's the underdog here. Something needs to be addressed in order for you to have this new life and this new beginning. And I do see it in this reading. The Knight of Wands. This knight, represents change, and it usually means like moving away from something that's not so positive. So that definitely goes with the message that I'm getting from the Justice card. The Knight of Wands is very kind of fiery and passionate, and it, like I said, it usually means moving away from something negative and oppressive. And we have two cards here about relationships. The Two of Cups. It means usually this is a soulmate card. It means that you have found the person that you have a very strong karmic connection to. You almost a telepathic connection. This is a kindred spirit. And then the Lovers card is saying this is a significant relationship. This is the ultimate relationship card, where this is either your life partner or your twin flame. So I feel like you found where you belong. There's new beginnings, there's a new life around this person, but there's kind of something. Remember, we had the Devil in the singles reading. I feel like there's something like that needs to be worked on here to move away from something that's not so positive in the relationship. I feel like someone's kind of being the underdog. There has to be a sense of balance, something that's kind of out of whack, but there are all these new beginnings around you. The Page of Pentacles. This could be, that communication. It is lined up with the Knight of Wands. There has to be communication to bring out those things that maybe you don't want to talk about. Maybe, whatever it is that's making you the underdog, or maybe your partner. There has to be something has to kind of be fixed when the Justice card comes up, especially in a love reading. Something has to be fixed, something that is kind of not fair to someone. So this might be communication about this issue, but the Page of Pentacles also represents learning. So I feel like you may have a lot to learn when it comes to your partner. It doesn't matter how long you've been married, you're always learning about each other. I feel like you have a lot to learn. And then we have another ace. So you have 3 aces in this reading, the Ace of Swords. It could be that you have a lot to learn about the way that you're thinking about the relationship, or it could be the way your partner's thinking about the relationship. I'm just kind of seeing what I get. The Ace of Swords is usually like new ideas. It could be that as you really kind of study the relationship, study your partner, see maybe like what is out of balance, what is not fair to someone, what is it that you need to kind of get away from that's not so positive, you will have a new idea that will really kind of set this relationship in place. Because I do see like so many like loving, positive cards and new beginnings everywhere. And then top things off, you end with the 9 of Cups, which represents your wishes being granted. So I feel like it's lined up here with the Ace of Cups. Your wishes are being granted regarding a significant relationship and a new beginning. For those who are dating, it could be that your wish is coming true, that this is your life partner. You are going to have a new beginning with this person. You're not going anywhere. But it does seem like they want you kind of studying something carefully, looking at some details, and perhaps like something has to change in the way that either that you're thinking or that your partner is thinking. Okay, everyone, this has been your weekly reading. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next week.